Have you ever wondered how a world-renowned dancer could become a pivotal figure in a world war? Today, we're diving into the fascinating life of the enigmatic Josephine Baker. Born in St. Louis, Missouri, Baker quickly rose to fame due to her natural talent, vivacious personality, and mesmerizing performances. But she wasn't content to just shine on the stage. In search of greater opportunities and acceptance, she made a bold move to France in the Roaring '20s. It was there that she truly became a sensation, captivating audiences with her unique style and bold performances. France became her home, embracing her in a way her native country had failed to do. Yet her story didn't end with glittering costumes and glowing stage lights. No, she was destined for something more, something that would take her far beyond the bright lights of the Parisian nightlife. But Josephine Baker wasn't just a dancer. She was about to step into a role that would etch her name into the annals of history. In the heart of the Roaring '20s, Paris fell in love with a new star. A star whose name was Josephine Baker, an American-born singer and dancer who dazzled the City of Lights with her exuberance and charm. She was a woman of many talents, and she used them all to captivate her audience, from her dynamic dance moves to her powerful voice. In a time when jazz was the heartbeat of Paris, Baker emerged as a leading figure, her performances resonating with the spirit of the era. Her shows were a feast for the senses, a blend of music, dance and spectacle that was unlike anything Paris had seen before. The audience couldn't get enough of her, and she quickly became a household name. But Baker's popularity was not just a product of her talent. She was a woman of color in a society that was still grappling with racial prejudice. Yet in Paris, she found a place where she was not just accepted, but celebrated. Her success was a testament to her resilience and a reflection of the city's openness to diversity and change. Baker's influence extended beyond the stage. She was a trendsetter, a symbol of the Roaring '20s and the Jazz Age. Her performances were not just entertainment, but a cultural event, a celebration of a new era of freedom and expression. Her impact on French entertainment was profound. She brought a new energy to the scene, a fresh perspective that challenged the norms and pushed the boundaries of what was possible. Her performances were a fusion of different styles and cultures, a reflection of her own unique background and experiences. Baker's story is a testament to the power of art to transcend boundaries, to challenge conventions, and to inspire change. Her journey from a young dancer in America to a star in Paris is a story of determination, resilience, and talent. It's a story that resonates with the spirit of the Roaring '20s, a time of change, innovation, and endless possibilities. But as the world was about to plunge into chaos, Josephine found herself drawn into a fight far removed from the glitz and glamour of the stage. World War II was looming, and a call was sounded, a call Josephine Baker could not ignore. As the ominous clouds of conflict gathered over Europe, Josephine found herself drawn into a world far removed from the glamour and glitter of the stage. But what prompted this international superstar to trade her sequins for secrecy? Josephine had always held a deep love for her adopted country of France. She felt accepted and embraced in a way she hadn't in her native United States. When France was threatened, she felt a personal call to protect the nation that had become her home. Baker's journey into the French Resistance began with an invitation from Jacques Abté, the head of French military intelligence. Recognizing Baker's potential as an asset due to her celebrity status and international connections, he approached her, and she didn't hesitate to join the cause. Her role within the resistance was multifaceted and crucial. She used her position as an entertainer to gather information from high-ranking officials and diplomats who were smitten by her charm and talent. These tidbits of information were then passed on to the resistance, providing valuable insights into enemy operations. But Josephine's contributions extended beyond espionage. She also used her chateau in the south of France as a safe house for those fleeing from the Nazis. It was a risky endeavor, but one that she took on with courage and determination. As she delved deeper into the world of espionage, Josephine's life took a turn far removed from the sequined costumes and adoring fans she was accustomed to. She faced numerous dangers and challenges, but her unwavering commitment to the cause never faltered. Baker was no longer just a dancer. She was now a spy, a resistance fighter, a beacon of hope in a world at war. Her actions during this turbulent time demonstrated her courage and dedication, forever cementing her place in history as a hero of the French Resistance. The stage was set not for a performance, but for a clandestine operation that could cost Josephine her life. As World War II consumed Europe, Josephine Baker found herself in a unique position. She was a beloved entertainer, adored by the masses and trusted by the elite. This granted her access to circles that most could only dream of, and it was these circles that the French resistance was keen to infiltrate. Baker didn't hesitate to join the cause. She used her fame as a shield, hiding in plain sight as she gathered vital intelligence. She hobnobbed with high-ranking officials at parties and receptions, her sparkling personality and captivating performances serving as the perfect distraction. All the while she listened, she observed, and she remembered. But Baker's role in the resistance was not limited to intelligence gathering. She also used her international tours as a cover to transport secret information across borders. She would scribble notes in invisible ink on her music sheets or pin them inside her underwear, knowing that her celebrity status would protect her from thorough searches. Baker's bravery was not without its risks. There were close calls, moments of fear when discovery seemed imminent, but she never faltered, never gave in to the panic. Instead, she danced. She danced with the grace and confidence of a woman who had faced adversity all her life and emerged victorious each time. The stakes were high, but so was her resolve. Josephine Baker was no stranger to fighting for what she believed in. She had left her homeland to escape racism and discrimination, only to find herself embroiled in a war for freedom on a global scale. And she thrived. In the face of danger and uncertainty, she thrived. She became an invaluable asset to the resistance, her contributions earning her the Croix de Guerre and the Rosette of the Resistance, two of France's highest military honors. Josephine Baker, the star of Paris, was now a star of the French resistance, her every move a dance against the enemy. The war ended, but the story of Josephine Baker, the dancer turned resistance leader, had just begun. As the smoke cleared and the world began to rebuild, Baker's contribution to the war effort didn't go unnoticed. She was awarded the Croix de Guerre and the Rosette de la Résistance, prestigious French military honors for her bravery and dedication. After the war, Baker continued to use her platform for good. She returned to the stage, her performances becoming a beacon of hope and resilience. She used her status to fight for civil rights, refusing to perform in segregated venues and speaking at the March on Washington alongside Martin Luther King Jr. in 1963. Despite the challenges she faced in America, Baker found success and recognition in France. She was embraced by the French people, who admired not only her talent, but her courage and tenacity. She became a French citizen in 1937 and lived there until her death in 1975. The legacy of Josephine Baker extends far beyond her performances on stage. She broke barriers in a time of intense racial prejudice and war, and her influence still reverberates today. In 2021, she was designated by French President Emmanuel Macron to be interred in France's Pantheon, becoming one of the few women and the only Black American-born individual to receive such an honor. Today, her name graces initiatives and establishments worldwide, such as Josephine and Billy's Cannabis Speakeasy in Los Angeles, a testament to her enduring impact. Her life serves as a lesson in courage and resilience, a story of a woman who danced her way through adversity and emerged as a hero. Josephine Baker, the American-born dancer, became a French hero. Her story is a testament to the power of courage, resilience, and the indomitable spirit of one woman against the tides of war.